Hi, I'm attorney Lewis Haskell, and as tax season begins to ramp up, I thought it'd be appropriate to review some of the COVID protocols of my office. First, I want to say that we have put in a considerable effort to be able to make the process entirely remote for anyone who wants it. Um, You can send us documents remotely. We can review the petition remotely. You can sign remotely, sign electronically, pay electronically. The whole process from start to finish can now be done in this office remotely and securely. You can call us or text us at 978-459-8359. And by the way, that text number is FinCEN compliant. As long as your phone hasn't been hacked or the security settings reduced, that would be an end-to-end encrypted text. That's something that's very rare. But we can also do encrypted email, vaults, secure drop-offs. We have any number of ways to prepare a tax return remotely. And we, of course, are encouraging our clients to take advantage of these facilities so that we can do their tax return without them ever having to set foot in our office. That obviously is the safest way to do it. Of course, for so many of my clients, that is not really an option. And so for the rest of you, just, be aware there is a pandemic. I do have an obligation to keep you safe. I have an obligation to my staff, to my family, and so far so good on meeting that obligation, knock wood, and we would like to continue that. So with that in mind, we have changed one very important thing from the way we've always done it. Which is that even for the clients who walk in, we are asking them to simply drop off their documents and not be here while we enter them. That's always something that I've enjoyed, hanging out with the client while either I or a member of my staff enter the documents. But that is just something we're not supposed to be doing anymore. It's not the safe way of doing it. Keep in mind, right now we're under an order from the governor to keep people out of the office. I think we have a 25% capacity limit right now. And so for that, as much as I personally hate it, it's just not how we can do things. We are asking our clients, if they can, to please leave the children at home. Please minimize the number of people that you bring in. And again, I pride myself on having a truly family-friendly office. I think I'm the only law office I know of that gives away helium balloons, for crying out loud. I mean, the idea, we have, in the past, we've had coloring books and crayons out front, toys for the children, books for the children, all of these things. I'm not going to say I don't mind, but I'm very used to it. I'm very comfortable with it. And I understand that it's hard to leave the children at home and go see the lawyer or go see the tax preparer. And I haven't made this a rule in the sense of I'll throw you out if you bring your kids. But again, I'm under a 25% capacity mandate. Look, the schools are largely closed or in hybrid mode because of, issues concerning the children. And so to the extent that you can, please leave the kids and your friends who, don't need to be here and whatnot at home so that we can cut down the volume of foot traffic and, again, not overcrowd the offices. We do have, one of the toughest issues for me as we deal with this, strange new world that we live in is reviewing tax returns, because this is actually my favorite part of tax season. This is when I get to sit down with the client, and it's, pretty much always me, and talk about taxes in a meaningful way, and in the context of what it means to the client, which is really the only important tax conversation we ever have, right? And most of my clients are getting big refunds and they're happy, and it's just a good time. And I am still doing that. I have set up platforms where we can do that remotely through either video or secure screen share. And I've done a number of these this way, again, completely secure, completely private. But again, my wife yells at me. I am doing better about not talking so much, about keeping these meetings shorter than I would like, because I do enjoy them. But and also, we are setting it up now where we do more of it in the conference room, where we can keep a little bit better distance than in my personal office. And these are things we are working on in terms of doing better. We're encouraging clients to take electronic tax returns rather than paper ones. Again, we trade a lot of paper back and forth in here, but we're trying to cut down because that cuts down risk. It's also, frankly, greener, but it cuts down that transmission risk. Finally, when people do come, although we do offer electronic signing, a lot of my clients aren't comfortable with that and want to come in. And in these cases, we're just asking the people to come in. We'll have the documents sitting in the conference room for you to sign and take your copy away. And again, as much as we have always prided ourselves in our over 3 decades of service of being a place where people can come and visit, where I had a client just the other day, complimenting me that I have a homey, friendly atmosphere, and I'm so proud of that. I've worked very hard for that. I make this video totally apologetically. We have to recognize that the world is a little bit different right now, and we have to adapt to that, both for the health and safety of everyone we love, including our clients, and because the governor says so, and we are under mandate. So, whether it's that I want to or I'm forced to, really doesn't matter. I need to, I have to. And so, we will work together. We will get through this. The vaccines have already started to roll out, and hopefully next year we can return to our old ways. Although I've had a number of clients, particularly the ones who are far from my office, tell me how happy they are that they don't have to come see me, which, I have mixed feelings about, but making my clients happy is what I'm supposed to be doing here, and something we pride ourselves on doing here. So I'm sure that there'll be a lot of folks who like some of the new ways. But for the rest of you, just, we'll get through this, and we will take care of you like we always have. And until then, be safe and be strong. And I am looking forward to a healthy and prosperous for people getting refunds and successful tax season. Thank you.